Leo, Mia, and the terrible neighbor. New tenants moved into the long vacant house across the street. Whispers immediately broke out in the courtyard. Petka, from the third floor, insisted Hed seen the new neighbor. Hed's huge. He has a beard down to his waist, and he always wears a black cloak with the hood pulled down over his nose, and he never smiles. Masha added in a whisper, and yesterday he was lugging a huge, heavy bag into the house. There must have been something suspicious in there. Leo listened to these stories, his eyes widening with fear and curiosity. Leo burst into Maya's room, where she was calmly assembling her construction set. "Mia, did you hear that? The new neighbor is definitely some kind of retired villain. Maybe Hez a former pirate hiding his stolen gold in sacks. Or maybe Hez an evil sorcerer who hates sunlight, so he wears a hood. Petka says, he has a look that turns milk sour." Mia just sighed, attaching a tower piece. "Leo, Petka says a lot of things, especially when he doesn't know the truth." Leo decided to set up an ambush by the window. He hid behind the curtain and began watching the neighbor's house. Soon the door opened, and the terrible neighbor stepped out onto the porch. He was indeed tall, with a thick beard and wearing a dark hoodie. He was holding a shovel. "Aha!" Leo whispered triumphantly. "I knew it! Hez going to bury his treasure." The neighbor stopped, looked at the bright sun, and frowned in displeasure, shielding his eyes with his hand. "See how evil he is." Leo was convinced. He hates everything happy, even the sun. That evening, Leo went out into the yard to kick a ball. He wanted to kick it at goal, but the ball slipped off his foot, soared high into the air, flew over the tall green fence, and landed right on the terrible neighbor's property. Leo froze in horror. His favorite soccer ball. "That's it. It's the end," he whispered, turning pale. "If I go there, he'll turn me into a garden gnome, or make me clean the deck of his pirate ship." Mia, seeing her brother's panic, went out into the yard. "Leo, what happened? You look like you've seen a ghost." "Worse, he has the ball." Leo pointed a trembling finger at the fence. "Leo, stop," Mia said calmly. "Let's turn on our logic detector. You're afraid of a man you've never spoken to in your life. All your facts about him are just scary stories kids made up out of boredom." "But the beard, but the hood, but the shovel," Leo objected. "That's called a stereotype," Mia explained. "You labeled a man a villain just because of his clothes and appearance. What if Hez just cold in the hood, and he needs a shovel to plant flowers? We can't judge a book by its cover, or a person by rumors." Mia firmly took Leo's hand. "Let's go. The best way to find out the truth is to ask." They approached the neighbor's door. Leo was ready to run at any second. Mia rang the bell. The door opened. The terrible neighbor stood there. Up close, he seemed even larger. He looked sternly at the kids from under his bushy eyebrows. "What do you want?" he boomed in a low bass voice. Leo hid behind Mia and closed his eyes. "Hello," Mia said politely. "Excuse me, We accidentally threw the ball your way. Can I have it back?" The neighbor's face suddenly changed. The harsh wrinkles smoothed out, and he grinned broadly. It turned out there was a very kind smile hidden in his beard. "Ah, football players," he laughed cheerfully. "Of course. Come in. I was just watering my roses. You almost fell into my favorite bush." He went into the house and returned not only with the ball, but also with a large plate full of fragrant homemade cookies. "Help yourself. I'm Uncle Borya. I used to be a pastry chef, but now I'm retired, so I moved in with you to be closer to nature. I frown because I always forget my glasses, and the sun hurts my eyes." 5 minutes later, Leo was sitting on the porch of the terrible neighbor, devouring a delicious chocolate chip cookie and thinking how stupid it was to be afraid of this kind pastry chef, just because of his black hood and other people's inventions.